All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's sitting up building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live. You dig. Y'all forgive the knocking and stuff like that. I got some work being done on the crib. So it's a whole bunch of people outside working, trying to get all this stuff knocked out this week. So they're going to be working today, and they hopefully they can be working tomorrow too. Knock that on out so I can be fresh to death by Monday. If not, then they're going to have to do some work on over the weekend. But either way, so, it might be a little noisy in the background, all that knocking. But we'll try to get Bill on the live this morning to give us an update. Because I already got the update, but I want him to speak to the people or whatever. I also got a video that's going to premiere a little later. But if Bill come on now, then I ain't got to premiere that video later. See what I'm saying? So I'm going to probably hit Bill up in about 15 minutes once everything starts shaking and moving. Let me scroll up, see what we got in the building thus far in the AM. Jalen Hudson in the building. What's happening with it, fam? We got Steve O'Slide. Slip the jab up in here. Ronnie Keno, what it do, fam? I don't know how Ronnie Keno's still on the wrench. My bad, bro. I'm going to give you a wrench in a minute. Whenever I remember. Avery Vice. Tamir Ali. Style and Scrub. I don't know how to say that. Salute. Dane Watson. It's Principalities. Anthony, what it do, fam? Justin Jacobs. Dinkin Dollars. The homie Insane, what's happening with it, cuz? The lovely, beautiful Brown Sugar Tay-Tay is in the building. Let's Go Man is out here. Dre Dean. We got Young World. Darth in the building. The real Shelton is up in here. My brother BFTB Boxing is in the building. What it do, BF? Salute to the homie. Lewis Hinton up in here. I Am Waffles in the building. Donnell Miller, salute. Rick Blackwell. St. Louis Mix. Coach 67 Sports TV is in the building. Abba Entertainment. OG Marcus. Carolina Slim. Salvador, what it do? Nada 86 is in the building. Let's see what we got here. My homie Ali Dago. Brian Johnson, the one. Elbow. D-Man Jr., the one who cook up all the yayo. K Mac in the building. Cobra Head Sports and Entertainment, what it do? King Strick, salute. My brother Joe Thompson always coming through standing on LDBC business, you dig? Yes, indeed. Representing that old Hillside Bourbon Company. Go ahead and get y'all a case or two. Let me see what we got here. Jeff the producer. Terrell Colwell. Aaron Butler. The homie Marty. What it do? Marty McFly up in this joint. My brother. We got Powerhouse Watson up in here. Misa Mero, salute. Ratchet 91. Tremel Boeing. Southwest Dice in the building. And Steel TV. The homie Marty is in the super chat early, showing love. Appreciate the love, family. He says, a true friend, thank you. All love, brother. Much respect. Much respect to the homie Marty. Isaiah W, salute. Keon True Story, what it do? All right, y'all, we up in here. Hope all y'all can hit the like button since y'all in the building. Over 100 y'all up in here. Get the likes all the way up. Show your brother some love. All right. Lord of mercy. This is going to be a time trying to get through this live with this racket. All right, but anyway. Let's talk about it, y'all. So, yesterday we heard the news. A lot of people was reporting on Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia in September. Is that official? Is that a real thing? Well, we're gonna wait for Bill to come in and let the Bill cook on it and see if anything is, you know what I'm saying, what's on the up and up. But what we do know, it looked like Romero. Look like we're gonna get the Rolly fight in May, late May. Okay, that's what it's looking like, ladies and gents. What it do? Stormy B Man, the Sensei in the building. Slim Hussein, what it do? It looking like we're gonna get the Rolly Romero joint right now. Rolly has been out doing interviews. I've seen him on Brian Custer. I've seen him on Nightcap with Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco last night. I didn't finish the whole thing. I fell asleep. I'll be going to sleep early. I listened to Shakur's part, and then I fell asleep before Rolly. I mean, right when Rolly was coming on there. But I listened to a little bit of it. Rolly talking about, his journey with, being homeless and all this old stuff. And he heard God was speaking to him and all that kind of stuff, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that made me nervous about fights like this is when people start talking about God and stuff, man. It's janky to me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that got me a little spooked about the Rolly fight is all this, you know what I'm saying? Evander Holyfield pulled that mess with Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia and went under some religious radical stuff before he fought Devin Haney. Now Rolly on this stuff, man. I'm talking about every time somebody get ready to fight Devin, here they go with this old, God was spoke to me and God told me this. Now see, the power of belief is very powerful. People underestimate the power of belief. When you believe, when you truly believe, people can say whatever they want, but when you truly believe that you are on the side of God and God is on your side, it's gonna be hard to beat you. I'm telling you that right now, because you're fighting with a different type of energy, a different type of spirit. You know what I'm saying? What's up with the sister Cam? What it do, Cam? Make sure y'all go sub to the lovely, beautiful sister Cam. Perfect Black, what it do? The homie Marty back in that super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He said Devin Haney versus the world. These are facts. Facts, man. Everybody is it's like Devin versus everybody, bro. All these fan bases, these coward fan bases. I'm telling you, bro, man, if it wasn't for the couple of fighters that I support, bro, I wouldn't even be talking about boxing, bro. I don't have to come on here and talk about boxing. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? This whole boxing thing is just so ridiculous now, man. Dudes just ain't solid no more, and you get it's like you get like the fans, bro, was what do it for me. It's just irritating. People will rock with a coward. They will literally rock with a coward, you know what I'm saying, and support a coward and all his duck moves. Support him ducking, support him avoiding. So we playing like keep away, playing hide and go seek when we supposed to be boxing fans. And we supposed to want to see this guy fight that guy. That's what we supposed to want to see, right? And it's like we the last ones left as far as the authentic boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? Right here in the mighty LDBC, we the last ones left. The rest of these dudes, I can't vouch for them. I don't know what they own. You know what I'm saying? These dudes like, why come on YouTube every day talking about boxing, watching boxing content when you don't want to see the best guys fighting the best guys? You want to make excuses for why the fight shouldn't happen. I never seen this, man. I never seen nothing like this. I'm really disgusted with it, bro. Y'all be on here listening to people that you know got mental health issues. Factually. This ain't no for play. You know for a fact they got mental health issues. And you know that what they say can't be trusted. You know these 5150s. These people are in mental institutions, bro. And y'all still listen to them. You still rock with them and co-sign what they say simply because y'all both like the same fighter. Diabolical. You know for a fact that some of these dudes are zesty. Some of these dudes like they pickle dipped in chocolate. You know this for a fact. No ifs, ands, buts about it, but you don't care. Why? Because you like the same fighter. No principle, no code, just weirdos, man. Straight weirdos. I don't respect it. And then I be seeing some of you dudes. I'm gonna say something I probably shouldn't even say on this, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I really don't care. Some of you dudes is worthy to get slapped. Some of the disrespectful stuff I've seen y'all say about some of my brothers is to the point where I want to physically do something to you. I know y'all don't care because you thinking you at home, you chilling, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. Woo woo. I understand that. That's the beauty of being an internet personality, right? Is that you don't really believe fat meat greasy. But one day you're gonna be in Target, in Walmart, with your girl, and somebody gonna see you and they gonna slap fire. And when I say fire, they gonna slap fire out of you. And they're gonna call me and say, 78, I just seen such and such, I slap fire, and I'm gonna cash app them $1,000. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Termel Boeing in the super chat with the 10 piece. Much love, much appreciation. Family says, you know what I noticed, General? For some reason, for all the last 4 fights with Haney, he got his opponents getting spiritual all of a sudden. These are facts, brother. These are facts. This is what I'm talking about. Dudes be getting mighty spiritual when they getting ready to fight Devin. They start talking to God. They start doing all this extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all I'm saying, brother. My brother Marty back in that super chapter 2 piece. Thank you, good brother. He says Wilder and Haney LWC champions better than WBC. These are facts. Absolute facts. Deontay Wilder's all-time LDBC heavyweight champion. Devin Haney's all-time LDBC champion. And this is the luxury of being a real one. When you're a real one, this is what happens. My brother Drew Titan LLC in the building. What it do, Drew? Young Abel, what's happening? Freedom's March, what it do? Y'all get the lights all the way up, ladies and gents. So anyway, that's why boxing, talking about boxing and watching boxing, well, not really watching, but talking about boxing on the internet has become just a cesspool of fugaziness, bro. These dudes ain't built the same way. They're not solid. They man fans. Ain't none of them no solid, real solid dudes like that. They all private prep school nerd geeks who try to call Devin Haney a private school kid, but in reality, that's who they are. But they fantasize over fake tough guys because they think that's wannabe stuff. Y'all remember wannabes? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? What's up, my brother? I am Trill Will. The sister, Shaquilla Fields. What it do? But Bomb Squad, Willie Lowe in the building. So that's what's happening with that situation. You know what I mean? But whatever. I try to stay within the confines of the mighty LDBC when I'm watching videos, unless I'm watching like Champ Side. I can listen to Champ Side and a few other people that's not LDBC, but they family. But Art Man, I can listen to them. But them other ones, I can't listen to these guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't. YouTube be recommending some strange stuff to me. Harvey said people do the same thing when they about to when they on death row. Yeah, for sure. Facts, man. They people they get spiritual, they get religious because they start thinking about, you know what I'm saying, thinking about that turning point in their life. And facing Devin Haney, I understand, you know what I'm saying? And now somebody was just saying this the other day. I was listening to him. Who said this, man? I was just listening to him. Dang, I want to give credit to who I heard this from. But one of the brothers was just saying, oh no, it was Clout Red. Clout Red was just telling me this. He said, he was like, man, now the fighters, even the fighters, is calling Devin Debo dead. You know what I'm saying? Now the fighters want to fight Dev. You know what I'm saying? They call him Debo dead. Cool, that's a beautiful thing. Now, we seen Keyshawn Davis, Clout chase Devin Haney. Pretend like he wanted to fight Devin. Perfect Black. No, I got some work being done on this crib. So, you know what I'm saying? I started not to go live and I thought about it. I said, no, forget it. I'm going to rock out anyway. But they're going to be working on this pretty much all day for the next couple hours. And then probably tomorrow too. Or if unless it rains or something, they're going to might have to come over in the weekend. My brother Marty back in that super chat. Appreciate the love. It says Haney, youngest undisputed lightweight champ ever. These are facts. These are facts. So now we seen Keyshawn Clout chase Dev in a diabolical way. You know what I'm saying? And pretend like he wanted to fight Devin, but then in actuality he didn't. And then try to flip it and act like Devin ducking him. When, bro, we literally seen you. We heard you say that you want Devin Haney, but you very carefully, very cleverly said in 2026. You didn't say next, but you know it can be interpreted as you want Devin Haney next because that's what y'all do. You clout chasers. You acted like you wanted Devin Haney next, but in reality, you wanted to fight the boy Lewis Crocker first. You wanted to get a belt. Because all you dudes who jealous of Devin, you don't want Devin. You don't want to give the impression that Devin is equal to you, that Devin is superior to you. So all of y'all trying to put yourself in a position to where financially, Devin is not sunning you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about jealousy in reality. You know what I'm saying? All these fatherless fighters out here. You know what I'm saying? All these fatherless, jealous, fatherless weirdos out here ripping and running, hating on Devin. You know what I'm saying? Like you know the state of your community is in bad shape when dude get made fun of for wanting to see his kids and going to court to see his kids. You know something wrong. There's something diabolical going on when men make fun of another man for taking his baby mama to court for the rights for his children. You can't make this up. Oh, what kind of man sues his baby mama? Hey man, what kind of unbelievable? You can't make this up, man. You know the state of the community is in bad shape when people make fun of the fact that you have a great relationship with your father. And your father does for you. Your father protects you. Your father looks out for you. You know you're in bad shape. See what I'm saying? You're in bad shape. Bunch of fugazi. What's up, Ravens Nations? A bunch of fugazi weirdos. People who come from middle class backgrounds and wealthy backgrounds saying stuff like, "Yo, I rock with Tank because I can relate to Tank. Tank come from the trenches. Tank come from the gutter." Like, where you come from? If Tank come from the gutter, where you come from? Stop the cap. Please stop the cap. MJ Total Health and Wellness in Richmond, what it do? So anyway, Rolly was on Nightcap last night. He says that he's still saying the contract ain't signed, but it's looking like Devin and Bill are gonna sign the contract. This is what Rolly said, right? So it looks like we're gonna get that fight in May for the unification between Devin and Rolly Romero for the WBO welterweight title and the WBA welterweight title. I expect Devin Haney to thrash Rolly Romero. I expect Devin Haney to dominate Rolly. Now, Rolly's dangerous. He's strong. He's powerful. He's unorthodox. And unorthodox is his being unorthodox is Rolly's strength. You understand? He's powerful and he's unorthodox. And it's hard for people to prepare for somebody that's unorthodox because when you are practicing on the mitts, when you sparring, you're fighting guys who have been trained to box a certain type of way. They throw the same type of combinations. They mix up how they throw the combinations, but you know usually what's coming behind the jab, right? You know usually what's coming behind the 1-2, right? You know what I'm saying? So usually you can your natural reflexes, you know what I'm saying, can prepare you. Your muscle memory can prepare you for what's coming behind certain combinations. But when you fight an unorthodox guy like Rolly, he can throw punches weird, strange, weird combinations and stuff like that, and it's hard to time them or figure them out. However, a master boxer like Devin Haney, I don't think will have a problem figuring out Rolly Romero. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Crowd? I think by round two, Devin, maybe even round one, Devin to have Rolly figured out, and Devin will take Rolly to school. Will school him for 12 rounds. Might even stop him, but I think definitely take him to school for 12 rounds. And after the fight, I think probably in the middle of, by the middle of the fight, 6 7 round, you have haters already tweeting, "Oh, this fight's boring. Devin's just clearly outclassing them. Oh yeah, why isn't Devin pushing the action? Why isn't Devin going for the stoppage? Nonsense." You know what I'm saying? You gonna have stuff like that. CJ Robinson, what it do? Big Dose, what's happening with y'all? Get the likes all the way up. We should have well over 200 likes in the bill. That's what we should have. I know we ain't got it. I ain't got to look, but we should have well over 200 likes. All right, let me try to call Bill and see if Bill is out and about. Let me see what's happening with it. Hold on 1 second, yeah. All right, well, Bill is not answering yet, but I think he probably on the call. So I'm gonna wait until Bill tap in with us. Wait until Bill tap in with us, ladies and gents. All right, what's up, homie Will Sinclair? What it do, fam? Del Reeve, what it do? All right, but anyway, um, so if Devin and Ryan, and excuse me, and if Devin and Rolly do fight at the end of May, which I think they will, and Devin becomes unified welterweight champion, uh, what's Ryan Garcia gonna do in the meantime if they do fight in September? Right? In order for them to fight in September, this is the part that everybody keep leaving out. Ryan Garcia has to get on VADA testing immediately. He needs to be signed up and enrolled in VADA 365. It makes no sense why he's not signed up right now. The onus is on Ryan Garcia to prove that he's not a drug cheat, right? The onus is on Ryan Garcia to prove that, because remember, he got caught, right? This I never understood something like this, bro. If you get caught, right, you get caught with stolen goods in the trunk of your car, right? Now, hear me out now, y'all. Let's just take it to a simple street stuff. Okay. If my house gets robbed, okay, I come home, my house is robbed, my door wide open, you know what I'm saying? And it's my house robbed, all right? And then I see the dude across the street. He's sitting outside, standing next to his car. I'm like, yo, bro, you see anybody coming in, going to my house? No, I ain't seen nothing. But then when I look in his back seat, he got my TV in his back seat. He got my TV back there. He got my Jordans back there, right? What am I supposed to think? What's a logical person supposed to think at that point? This dude stole my stuff and broke in my house, correct? That's what anybody's going to do. What you're not going to do is say, no, the Illuminati broke in your house and then they snuck this stuff in his car to set him up. It was a cross contamination. You see, because what he did was he just bought that stuff off a crackhead on the street, and he just happened to be standing outside your house. Ain't nobody finna go doing all this stuff, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. At the end of the day, if you got my stuff in your car and my house just got robbed, you stole my stuff. Period. Anybody who making up a bunch of excuses for this nonsense is ridiculous. The onus is on Ryan Garcia to prove that he's a clean fighter. It doesn't matter how many interviews Rolly does or Joe Rogan or all these other people who keep trying to tell you now magically steroids don't do nothing for you. So all of a sudden, all these athletes that's been getting in trouble for steroids for years, but now Ryan Garcia is the first athlete in history to take steroids where steroids don't do nothing for you. So why don't you give back the gold medal to Ben Johnson, right? See, don't nobody want to talk about that though. Because see, what we not going to do, this is what society not going to do. Y'all not finna give any black person that got caught taking steroids no benefit of the doubt. But with Ryan, y'all going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And y'all going to say that it was cross-contamination. Steroids don't help. It don't really help you. Steroids don't help you. I mean, Devin Haney just had bad defense. Steroids don't help this and steroids don't help that. But why are they called performance enhancement drugs? Why? If they don't enhance your performance, why are they called performance enhancement drugs? Stop the cap. The homie Marty back in the super chat. Appreciate the love of the 2-piece. Said Bill got his son fly out the mud people front. These are facts. And young Sean fighting this weekend too. Shout out to Sean. Sean Haney fighting this weekend in the rematch with Lil Juicy. Ryan Garcia's cousin, Lil Juicy. Felix Nunez in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says, was just a little bit of your stuff, though. Trace amounts, right. It wasn't your couch, 78. It wasn't your jewelry. It was just the TV. It was just the TV and one pair of your Jordans. I don't care. In the big scheme of things, that might be trace amounts, but guess what? You stole my stuff. You was in possession of stolen goods, sir. See what I'm saying? Exactly, Mook _ Deuce is holding Barry Bonds out of the Baseball Hall of Fame with no proof that he did anything wrong. Just because his name got mentioned. Somebody said he was doing the juice. He ain't failed no drug test. But they keeping Barry Bonds out the Hall of Fame. And who's rushing to his defense? Is Rolly out here rushing to his defense? Is Joe Rogan rushing to Barry Bonds' defense? Of course not, because they all racist. I don't care what nobody says. It's racist. And I don't care if the people black and how can they be racist if they're black? But how can they be racist if they're the same complexion? And I don't care. They all racist. At the end of the day, Ryan Garcia had it in his system. It's his responsibility to know what's in and out of his system, because if the roles had been reversed, if Devin Haney went in there, dominated Ryan Garcia, and then popped dirty after the fight, I guarantee you, I can promise you, I can bet everything I own that the world would have treated Devin Haney completely different than Ryan Garcia was treated. It wouldn't have been nothing we could say. They would all know. If Devin said he was cross-contaminated, wouldn't nobody hear, oh, no, we don't want to hear that. No, that's cap. No, man, we ain't trying to hear that, man. The man cheated, man. He cheated, man. No, he on that snack, man. He cheated, man. He on the snack. Exactly, Lala. They still be talking about it. So we know. And this is why the jigs upset me the most, because they don't care. Y'all don't like a dude that much, but y'all will side with an army of racists against your own brother simply because you're trying to protect one little jig. This is unbelievable. Nasty work. Nasty work. So anyway, you're going to need, in order for us to get the Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia fight in September, first Devin has to beat Rolling, right? If that fight happens. And then Ryan Garcia is going to have to win his next fight or whatever, right? And on top of that, Ryan got to sign up for VADA testing. There's no reason why Ryan Garcia is not signed up currently for VADA testing. No reason whatsoever. None. And oh no, Ryan agreed. Ryan said he would do it. Man, shut up. We're talking about 365 VADA testing. We're not talking about for the fight, for the 8-week training camp. We're talking about what people cycle juice. You understand? We want to know is Ryan clean year round? That's what we want to know. Is Ryan clean year round? Because you can cycle and then get off of it and still get some benefits. The homie Marty back in that super chat. Appreciate you, bro, with the 2-piece. He says Sean Haney hit Tiger Johnson with a 20-piece. Yeah, Tiger Johnson, another clown. And notice how the internet is not cooking Tiger Johnson, right? The internet ain't cooking Tiger Johnson. That's how much people hate the Haneys, bro. Y'all trying to clown Devin for trying to see his kid. Y'all clowning Devin. Oh, he sued Ryan. Yeah, because Ryan them didn't want to pay him. Golden Boy didn't want to pay him. There was damages issued out by the New York State Athletic Commission, told Ryan that he had to pay $1 million fee for cheating Devin Haney, but not to Devin, to his promoter, Golden Boy, for damages. So Devin like, hold up, dog. How you gonna give his promoter the money? No, so he sued, which he's supposed to. But clowns went on and spread some nonsense that Devin sued Ryan for assault. Ridiculous. So now, with all that being said, Tiger Johnson, after he started an altercation, right? He started an altercation with a child, and he got mollywopped. He got packed out by little ones. Some little ones packed him out, right? And then this Mark, Tiger Johnson, goes and files a police report, makes a statement to the police, and don't nobody say nothing about it. What happened to all of the code and all this stuff y'all be fronting about on the line? Why ain't nobody cook Tiger Johnson for going to make a statement? Yeah, they had hit me in the top of my head. And then I ain't even did nothing because I had just came in there. And then next thing I know, he punched me. And then he had punched me. And then, yeah, that one right there with the black coat. Oh, yeah, he punched me in the face. Yeah. And then somebody was hitting me in my back, and I don't know who it was. I think it was Bill. I think Bill had hit me in my back. And Devin, well, no, sir, Devin couldn't have done it because Devin was, okay, well, maybe I was mistaken. But I know somebody had hit me in my jaw. What happened? Why y'all not cooking Tiger Johnson with his little rat behind? Powerhouse Washington, the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. It says, did Ryan pass his test versus Barrios? I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about it. I ain't heard nobody say he was clean. I ain't heard nothing about Ryan's test for Barrios, which is very suspicious. Why they haven't announced that? Seeing as though Ryan has a history of being on PEDs and failing tests, why wouldn't they announce that he's clean? Yeah, some sketchy just might be going on, ladies and gents. It might not even have been no testing. I don't know. But then again, the WBC did raise the ostarine limits for Ryan, so who knows? Shout out to Mook _ in the super chat with that 5-piece. Thank you, good brother. He says, people forget that Ryan also took an IV, which is also illegal. They don't want to talk about it, brother. They don't want to talk about it, Mook. Ryan Garcia took an IV, which helps flush your system. And you're like, no, he was dehydrated, man. He was Cap. He wasn't dehydrated. The man told you after the fight that he missed weight on purpose. He said, why on earth would I drain myself to 140 pounds He said the objective was to beat Devin Haney by any means necessary. That's his tweet. He said him and Floyd came up with that plan on their little jog they did together to come in 3 pounds heavy, and Devin's gonna take the fight because he's thirsty. That's what he said. And then when Devin sued him, he tried to take all those tweets down and say, "Oh no, I tried to make the weight, and that's why I brought in Scooter. I was trying to make the weight, but it was so hard for me, and this and that." Cap. He never tried to make the weight. Never. Ryan Garcia came in at 143 pounds on purpose because he wanted an advantage, and he was juiced up. You know what I'm saying? He was juiced up. Because if he couldn't make 140 to fight Devin for a championship, how the hell is he asking Shakur Stevenson now, years later, 2-3 years later, he telling Shakur Stevenson he can make 140 to fight him? Cut it out, y'all. Cut it out. Jermaine said, 78, you once said if you was Devin, you wouldn't rematch Ryan. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't want to see Ryan make no more money. I don't want to see Devin fight Ryan, and I wish Shakur wouldn't fight Ryan. I don't want to see no brothers fight Ryan. I don't, and the reason being is because of the way Ryan's treated. Ryan has cheated them, and the way he has been treated by the boxing public. He hasn't suffered any punishment. See what I'm saying? It'd be different if Ryan had actually suffered, and he had public shame, and people disrespected him, people dirtied up his name, but they didn't. Everything that was supposed to happen to Ryan didn't happen. Instead, Ryan got sympathy. He got uplifted. You got all these people defend him. Ryan didn't really do nothing. Really. Even you, Jermaine. Y'all be in the chat. Oh, well, man, Ryan. I mean, Devin got to fight Ryan. I mean, Devin got to get his get back. I mean, Devin got to do this. Bro, you ain't even got get back from these woods from slavery. We ain't got no get back from that. These people that came and took your whole, whether you believe you from America or Africa, it don't matter. They didn't G-check you. They didn't took your whole, all your land, took everything. We ain't got no get back. But we talking about Devin Haney need to get his get back from mine. I'm just saying. I mean, real nigga stuff. I mean, he got to get his get back. Imagine a primate. Imagine a slave talking about Devin Haney got to get his get back. While you picking cotton, swinging that axe pick, singing songs and Negro spirituals. Oh, nigga, what you gonna say? Freedom comes your way someday. Oh, nigga, what you gonna say? Freedom comes your way someday. This is what we doing. But we talking about Devin Haney got to get his get back. When you ain't got no get back. You wake up every day with somebody who oppressed you. You got to buy your gas from them. You got to buy your food from them. You got to pay your bills and taxes to them. And you ain't got no get back. But you're talking street. You're talking gangster. Like Devin got to get his get back for somebody who did him wrong. Man, miss me with it. Oh, nigga. What you gonna say? Freedom comes your way someday? Miss me with it. I'm sorry, y'all. I just live in the real world. I'm disgusted by y'all. All this diabolical cap. Everybody tough on the internet, but then wake up every morning smiling and grinning in these folks' faces. How you doing today, boss? Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yes, Marshall. President of the United States. Do whatever he want to do. I had to listen to you primates for over a year. Y'all still talking about no Diddy and this and that. The President of the United States on the Epstein files, nothing. Y'all don't even want to talk about it. The man was on TV lusting over his own daughter several occasions. Y'all ain't care nothing about it. But I got to listen to you primates talk about what Devin Haney got to do. What all this, bro, I just don't respect you. I'm sorry. I don't care who you, wherever you think you is, whoever you think you from. I don't care if you from you African American. I don't care if you a Black American. I don't care if you from the islands. I don't care whatever you think you is. You a primate. If you can't deal with this beast, you a primate. You get this beast a pass, but not your brother, you a primate. Miss me with it. I don't care. You can fantasize about whoever you want to be. You can I'm a teenage mutant ninja turtle. Because see, back in the day, metaphysically, we used to have shells. And we come up out the water when we was whales. And then we became amphibians. And then this and this. Shut up, monkey. Shut up. Don't nobody want to hear nothing from you. Big Dose in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. He says the WBC is openly racist. Canelo gets popped for clenbuterol. WBC says they just raised the level. Ryan gets popped for Austrian and they raise the level. Absolutely. You can't. That's what it is, brother. These are all facts. Brother AB in the super chat. Appreciate the love, fam. Salute. So anyway, y'all get it. Y'all know what time it is. What's happening with a drink? Hold on 1 second. Let me give me some water. Yeah. Super Mac time. What's happening with it? So yeah, once Ryan Garcia signs up for 365 violent testing, right, and then I'm sure Devin and Bill will be confident that Ryan is clean enough for them to whoop on him. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Ryan makes excuses, because y'all gonna say, no, Ryan has agreed to this. No, he ain't, bro. The man, Devin Haney, to this day, if you go to Vital website right now, there's only one fighter. Well, as of yesterday when I looked, there's only one fighter in the entire sport of boxing in every single weight division. There's one fighter, one, by the name of Devin Haney, who is on the VADA 365 program. You know what that means? Do you know what that means? That means Devin Haney is the only fighter that we can factually prove is not cycling PEDs, because VADA can test him at any time they want, at any time of the year. They can test him twice in 1 week when he ain't got a fight going. They can test him once every couple of months, random. It don't matter. Devin Haney is not the highest paid boxer. So y'all can't say, oh man, it's that nobody wants to pay for that cap, man. Cap. If Devin Haney can pay for it, y'all say he ain't got all this money. Y'all say all y'all favorite fighters got all this money. Why they can't pay for that? It's not even that expensive from what I heard. Jermaine said 78. Ryan Dad said they only doing the regular VADA testing. They said they ain't doing 365 just because the Haneys want to. Well, then they ain't gonna get no fight. Y'all heard it here. They ain't gonna get no fight. Okay? If Ryan Garcia does not want to prove that he's a clean fighter, right? Then he ain't getting no fight, and Devin shouldn't fight him. Devin be crazy to fight Ryan without that 365. There's no reason why Devin Haney, who's never tested positive, is doing something that Ryan Garcia won't do, but he's the one who tested positive. Think about that. And mind you, Violet don't care about you smoking no weed. So what's the problem? Why couldn't you do that? Think about this now. Why could just give me a logical explanation why Ryan Garcia would not be signed up to VADA 365 if he's clean? Why? I mean, he take VADA when he's in 8-week training camp, right? So why can't he take VADA when he's not in training camp? Why? If Devin can do it, why can't Ryan? Somebody just give me a logical explanation. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna be able to answer that from a logical standpoint. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. And like I said, for those who just not joined us, I got some work being done on my crib for the next couple of days. So it's gonna be a little, you know what I'm saying, a little noisy out there in these streets. He said Ryan was on 365 during the Rolly fight. No, he wasn't. He wasn't on 365 during the Rolly fight. He was on VADA, but not 360. The difference is this: when you sign up to get VADA testing for your fight, that means you at the day you signed up, right? For VADA testing, that means VADA can start testing you at any time from that day into the fight, right? And then it stops. But when you're on VADA 365, that means they test you all year round, even when you don't have a fight schedule. So when you just chilling with your girl, you on vacation in the south of France or something like that, VADA hit you up. Hey, where you at? You know, whoa. Oh, okay, I'm in the south of France. Okay, let's see if we got somebody. We're gonna pull up on you. We got somebody over here in France from this clinic. They're gonna pull up on you and get a urine sample or blood test. Okay, cool. Right? That's the beauty of VADA 365 is you can't cycle because you'll get caught. You get caught. You know what I'm saying? What's up with the Supreme Beast by Talk Cadillac Red? Let me see what Red said. What's up, Nick? Nick said on his yearly suspension, he wasn't. Oh yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. When he got suspended, he had to. He did. You're right, brother. Who said about the Broly fight? You're right. He had to. I forgot about that. He had to take the 365 that whole time for the Broly fight. He had to be randomly tested, and then he got off of it. You see, now look, when he fought Rolly, totally different Ryan, clean. And then when after the Rolly fight, he got off of it. Now he look like Superman again. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about that. Thank you, Nick, for reminding me about that. Uh, Supreme B say, I got an explanation, but it's not logical. It's because Devin Black and his he the face of boxing. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you see how he looked when he had to take them tests for Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Looked like trash. The boy was horrible. You know what I'm saying? Now Henry out here tomorrow. My son is back now. My son is back. My son is woo woo and all this old stuff. Yeah, of course he back now because he back on that base. Back on that 1986 base. Yeah, so he knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. He back on it. Yeah, he back on it. Man, they out here banging hard on this house. Nick say Vada posted about Clarissa and Franchon being clean. They fought a day after Garcia and haven't said nothing about it. See, shenanigans. I don't trust nobody, to be honest with you. When it comes to this testing, I don't trust nobody. I don't trust how they handling this. I don't know if it was Vada testing for Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios, because Barrios said some stupid mess like, "Oh, I don't care what Ryan got in the system. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. That's why I don't respect you. That's why I never want to see Barrios in the ring again. A dude get caught taking PEDs, and you say, I don't care what he got in the system. Like that make you macho or you make you tough or something. Man went in there and styled on you. Yeah, you didn't even put up a fight, didn't even try. Get up out of here. I promise you I never want to see Barrios again. I don't want to see him doing nothing in the ring. Unless he gonna be like scrubbing the floor or something, scrubbing blood off the floor. Get Barrios up out of here forever, ever. Oh, fraud. They gave this dude a win over Pacquiao just to make him look good, so they can sacrifice him to somebody like Ryan. Yep. So I ain't heard nothing about Ryan Garcia and Barrios testing, and what that means, I think he popped dirty. To be honest with you, but for whatever reason, I don't know what kind of deal they had worked out, but it looked like it's being covered up. What happened to the test? Ryan got all this dirt on his name. Wouldn't you think Ryan would be the first one? Yeah, how y'all like that? How y'all like them apples? I'm clean. I was clean for Barrios. Why he ain't did that? Why? Come on, bro. This is common sense. So y'all know what time it is, man. All right, man. I was gonna try to wait for Bill, man, but I can't do it, bro. I gotta go back to this gym. It's my tour day. It's my tour day on Thursdays. So I'm gonna hit this gym again, and I'm gonna talk to y'all a little later. And if I got an interview with Bill dropping uh, in a minute anyway, in about 30 minutes or so anyway. But I did that yesterday. I didn't want to put it out because I wanted to get Bill on here today and see if there's been any updates or anything let y'all hear from the horse's mouth. But I'm finna get out here and shake and move, man, and go back and hit this gym, man. I'll let y'all in a minute, man. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat, super chat. Everybody came through showing love. Appreciate the support, man. I'm about to hit out. Deuces.